Да ну нахуй! Пизда!
Breaking. Ukrainian armed forces soldiers plant a Ukrainian flag in the village of Guevo, in the Kursk region of Russia. Earlier, it was reported that the Ukrainians are gradually advancing in the region. Ukrainian armed forces are building fortifications, trenches, and mined approaches to defend the estimated 450 square kilometers of Russia's Kursk region. Infantry and armor reinforcements continue to pour in across the border. Ukraine intends to hold the region long-term. Belarus starts moving tanks toward the Ukrainian border in an effort to put pressure on Ukraine to stop its invasion of the Russian Kursk region. But according to previous informations, the Western countries threatened Lukashenko with heavy sanctions if his forces invade Ukraine. Guy in Kursk caught explosions in Kursk on camera.
Да ну нахуй! Пизда! Ебать! Уёбан! Уёбан! Да ну его нахуй, слышь! Пизда! Это просто пиздец, нахуй! Бля, она как уебала возле нас, нахуй! Давай, давай! Вике, подъезд сюда! Вике, подъезд быстро, прямо, прямо! Мы держим, бля!
The Ukrainian army has shocked Russian troops with an unexpected offensive. How will it change the course of the war? Nexta spoke to the speaker of the Ukrainian Volunteer Army South, Serhiy Brachuk, who said that the Ukrainian military is going not only to attack in Kursk region, but also to hold positions. Special equipment has been brought in to erect fortifications. This operation came as a complete surprise to the Russian military, thanks to the preservation of information, silence, and thorough preparation. No one, except those who organized the operation, knows the main intent of these military actions, Brachuk said. Ukrainian forces seized important ammunition depots in Surzaksky district, which demonstrated the Russian army's unpreparedness for defensive actions. The Russian population, which has been applauding all this time, the so-called special military operations, has felt perfectly well what war is.
According to the information I have, Ukraine will be using special military equipment to build a fortification. If indeed this information is confirmed, it suggests that the Ukrainian defense forces intend not only to create a bridgehead, but also to defend it, that is, to carry the operation further. Today, many people are asking what is the purpose of this operation. There are many different versions. The most common one is that this is a way to divert the reserves of the Russian occupiers from the other directions. It was very important to note now what was the basis of the conduct of these military operations and their successful realization. I'm not going to repeat myself now and talk about how many kilometers have been covered. what is the area of the territory, and so on. The most important thing is that unlike the publicized, hyped, completely unnecessary PR for the counteroffensive of 2023, we remember this and how it ended. That is, this operation was unexpected for the Russian military, it was shocking, and it was possible to maintain information silence as a consequence of the option itself. And before that, it was possible to avoid leaking information that such an operation was being prepared. Nobody, except those who organized the operation, knows the main idea of these military operations and the conduct of this combat work, and we see the results of this. So these are the fundamental points that today determine the success of this operation. When it will end, no one knows, but again, back to the intern. As for the Russian military, I have already said that this operation, these actions came as a shock and surprise for the Russians. For example, according to my information, today it has been practically confirmed that warehouses with logistics and ammunition that were planned for the Russian army, for the North group of troops that was supposed to attack the territory of the Suzhanska region, have been seized in the Sudzhan region. So it shows that this is really unexpected. What did the beginning of this operation show? First of all, the unpreparedness of the Russian army for the defense actions of the territory of its own country. The Russian population, which all this time has been applying and in other regions countries to applaud the so-called special military operation, has perfectly felt what the war is, felt how much the Russian authorities do not care about each of them. Well, and in fact, the consequences of these military operations.
Wow. STALKER game developers donate 100 vans to Ukrainian border guards. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.